Today on the table I have the Bushmaster. This is the A3 Patrolman. Very fine rifle. There has been some changes I've noticed. I was going to crack open the inside and show you the changes, but this pin's insanely hard to push out, which, it's not a bad thing, because there's virtually no detectable movement between the upper and lower receiver. But the biggest change that I noticed, that I'm pretty happy about, is now they're using full auto bolts. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent change. I'd really like to see it as a permanent change, because I still feel confident someday we're going to vote stupid people out of office and they're going to lift the 86 ban, so then you can just apply a $200 tax stamp, drill a carefully located hole in the receiver, drop in your select fire control group, and bam! Fun option. Another change I'm seeing is they're going with PMags now. I also don't know if this is a permanent change. Unfortunately, with this style of rifle, I like the standard GI mags like this, just because I think they look cooler. Some of the Bushmasters come with slings, some of them don't, and they're all on the same model. They're a little inconsistent with giving slings. I would like to see a sling with my rifles. This particular rifle did not come with a sling. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing. Also, they included this little iPhone. You can snap a picture with it. It'll take you to a website. I don't really care about that. Not a big deal. The A3, I believe this is in quarter-minute intervals. This rear sight does dial up to 700 yards. Also, these carrying handles are pretty quality. A lot of them, as soon as you come off the bottom, it'll come up and cock over to the side, and then as you come up even higher, it'll wiggle a lot. I'm not seeing that with this rifle. This particular carrying handle does come off, and how it attaches is this bar right here. This doesn't look that bad. I've seen better manufacturing from Armorlight, where they basically have this side and it's cut, and it's on this side as well, and it just clamps together. This is more of like a curved piece of steel. And I've seen some much, much crappier ones, where as you tighten up, this little piece of steel starts bending in that. This does feel like it mounts pretty solidly. I don't believe you're going to have an issue with it breaking off or coming detached. Also, this has got a pinned-in front gas block. I believe heavily in using a pinned-in front gas block, just because if your gas block isn't pinned in, it's liable to shift. I'm not saying it will shift, but I've had them shift on me and take down my rifle. You get your standard A2 bird cage. Nothing really else I'm seeing on this that I wanted to talk about. This is a 1.9 twist barrel. It's chrome lined. I did shoot 62 grain. I believe it's M85 through it. Yeah, it sounds right. If not, I'll put a little note above my video. And it shot pretty well. I mean, we were shooting at iron sights at 50 yards. So, without glass, I can't give you an accurate what it's shooting for MOA. But just a rough guess, I'm guessing 1.5 MOA. Also, if you're concerned that you might not be able to use the iron sights, I did an experiment with a guy that's never shot an AR-15 before, never shot the iron sights before. I just threw a down and dirty 0 on it, and then I gave him the gist of how the iron sights functioned. He shot a mag at 30 yards, kind of got a hang of it, and then I took him out to 300 yards, and he was scoring hits. It was only 12%, but he was in fact scoring hits at 300 yards with virtually no experience on the rifle. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hey there! Do you like balloons? I got them in many colors, and they float! Oh boy, do they float!